Hi Gemini, and welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. We're going to take a look and see what the cards predict for you in terms of love and romance. It is going to be a general reading, guys, so please just keep that in mind. If you are after a personal tarot reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address just below the video here. So we'll give the cards a shuffle and see what messages come in for you. This reading is intended for Gemini Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching as well. Whoa. This card flew off camera, which is the Five of Wands. Four of Cups also full of camera. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, three more. The Seven of Wands. The Five of Swords. And the Hierophant. Alright, Gemmies, so there seems to be a lot of conflict here in the spread and possibly in your energies as well, okay? So a feeling of restlessness, a feeling of like it could be inner conflict, inner turmoil here. It could also represent conflict between you and a connecting romantic energy. Now, conflict doesn't necessarily always mean that the two of you are in verbal disagreement, or that the two of you are, disputing here, disagreeing with one another, argumentative. It can mean that, but it could also mean like something isn't sitting quite right, okay? Instead of the relationship flowing naturally, organically, there is some resistance here. Someone could be fighting their emotions. Someone could not necessarily be expressing themselves verbally, emotionally. Someone may also feel like they're being taken for granted or not necessarily being appreciated in the way that they deserve here within the connection. Five of Wands can signify a clash of the egos, so maybe the reason why this conflict exists, or the reason why the two of you don't always see eye to eye, is because there can be a clash of the egos here. It also feels like it comes across as aggression though, egos, just clashing personalities as well. The other thing that I'm getting, there could be opposition around you and your romantic connections. So I'm not sure if this is an opposition that is connected to you, or if this is someone who is connected to your romantic energy, but it feels like someone here is opposing. Someone may be opposing this connection or this relationship here, which I feel like could possibly be adding, or if not fueling, this conflict here with your connection. So it is a bit of a, in general, the Five of Wands is a bit of a, it's conflict, fighting, disagreement. It can be a bit of an aggressive kind of energy here. Irritation, pent-up energy, frustration here, which probably is a result of the two of you not necessarily communicating. Like, for example, there may be certain issues that exist within the connection, but neither of you have communicated this to one another. And as a result, there's this pent-up frustration or aggression that I feel like is coming through now. You and your partner may not necessarily be seeing eye to eye a lot, you and this person here. There also may be competition around this person or around you here. Look, some people thrive on like a fiery type of relationship, okay? Some people need a little bit of stress, need a little bit of conflict, because they thrive on that. And if that works for you, then you know what? That's what works for you. But for others, it doesn't necessarily work here, okay? So it could indicate that someone here needs to keep their temper in check. It could indicate that the two of you could look at, like, this connection could benefit from like better and more open communication, or just listening to one another, compromising here. Because some of this, to be honest with you, I feel like some of this is a little bit petty. Some of it is a little bit egotistical. It's, their ego or your ego getting in the way here. So if you want to, do not just give up on each other, not just yet here, because I feel like this person is very committed to you, and I feel like you're very committed to them. I feel like the both of you are really committed to working through things, okay? But to me, it feels like there is some sort of opposition here. And look, the opposition could be within you. Maybe you're the one that's battling your feelings, or it's this person that's trying to fight their feelings for you. Someone here could be in denial as well with the Four of Cups. So to me, it feels like do not give up on the relationship here, because I do feel like if you give up on each other, it definitely won't help the relationship progress right now. It usually does mean that something here is being brought to your attention. Okay, so if there is conflict, there's obviously the root of it. So something here is being brought to your attention, especially for those of you that are romantically involved with someone. Now, if you're single and if you just haven't had a lot of luck when it comes to relationships, then that inner conflict, it must exist within your inner energy. So there's some work, some inner work, some things that you need to work through yourself here, Gemini. But to me, I feel like there could be various suitors. Maybe you feel as though you have to compete for your person's attention and you're growing tireless and really fatigued of this. Maybe your person feels as though you have a lot of romantic suitors around you and they're constantly in competition with other people, and they're just, growing a little bit tired from that. I definitely feel like someone doesn't feel appreciated. Someone feels like their love is being taken for granted. But I also feel like with the Four of Cups, there's something, it feels like there's a solution, and something is like right, it's really obvious. It's made available to you, but you or your person here are just not seeing it. Now, the Ace of Pentacles, of course, represents new opportunities here, new beginnings, potential as well. So there is a chance, you'll have this chance to begin things anew, or you'll have the chance to bring something to fruition here. So if you're trying to manifest, maybe to bring someone back, maybe this individual that you're in conflict with, maybe the two of you are fighting and you're arguing and you guys aren't seeing eye to eye, and there's a lot of turbulency going on and you're wanting to manifest how things were before here. So there will be an opportunity for you to do that, because the Ace of Pentacles is a welcome invitation in that regard. However, just because your manifestation becomes available to you, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a success here. So it's up to you to make that happen. So just because there is an opportunity, it's up to you to make sure that it's a successful one. So I do see that there will be a potential for you to reconnect with someone. There will be a potential for an important conversation that I feel like might potentially clear the air between the two of you, and it's going to be a very important conversation because there's a lot of pent-up energy in your spread, a lot of anger, a lot of hurt, a lot of resentment here. Someone feels really hurt, someone feels really fatigued, really tired. Like, it feels like you guys have slipped into this vicious cycle. So there'll be an opportunity for an important conversation that may be long overdue here, Gemini, with this individual, in order to clear the air, in order to, bring everything out in the open. So there will be that opportunity. But then, of course, it's up to you to, keep things in motion. It's up to the two of you to make sure that things progress and things move forward from there. Because I feel like I am seeing a commitment coming in from this individual here, Gemini, and I feel like the both of you, even though you guys are in conflict, this person may not be talking to you, or you guys are just, not in a good place right now. I can see that they're still emotionally committed to you. So this person is still committed to you, is still committed to the idea of this relationship, this connection, and they're committed to keeping their commitments, okay? So that's the good news. But it is going to require compromise and effort on both your parts. It's all about coming together to, cooperate here and make this thing happen. Because as far as I can see, there's commitment here on both sides. All right, gems, and those are your messages. So thanks for watching, listening. Please show your support by subscribing to the channel, liking, sharing, commenting. And feel free to check out my other love content as well on the channel. Bye for now.